All right, your next question is, what is the best drug you have ever had?
Best drug I've ever had is life. No, I don't. I'm a straight edge, so I don't take drugs. I never have. And that sort of sucked, man, because it makes life so fucking boring, and it just makes shit. I don't know. Like you can go out and have that with your friends, but you're always really sober, and you sort of see them carrying on, and you're more so you just get really annoyed at everybody. So I don't drink. I don't take drugs. I don't smoke or nothing. I never have. I really highly doubt I will, unless I fucking lose my mind. But as far as I stay sane, I think I'll be pretty drug free. So this is another question I'm going to handball to my homie, because he's a bit more of a partier. So perhaps he would like to tell us what his favorite drug is, or a situation to in which he's been on some sort of nugs. So I'll pass you to Fibs.
Drugs are a fucking hell of a thing. Um, Fuck. The best drug I've ever had would probably be coke. Um, the first time I had coke was we went and partied in Sydney. We saw some chick, which I think old ex-death, we'll get onto that later, but he was in the bath, and there was fins all around. He was just sipping coke, and I just snorted a big fat line off the toilet seat, and sort of fell back, and yeah, that was good. And then later that night, I ended up passing out in the alleyway, and everyone's just, oh fuck, Fibs is gonna fucking die, help him. And old ex-death is, don't fucking worry about it. He does this every weekend. He'll be alright. Left me $5 for a bus ticket, and yeah, went off and done his own. And as always, I ended up back at home the next day. So coke would be the best. And acid, actually, I had acid only once, and that fucked me up badly.
There you go. Word fucking wise, man.
The toilet seat.
Yeah, he's a dirty, dirty man.
All right, this next one's not really more of a question, more than it is a I heard, but he said, I heard you kidnapped some hussy and made her drive you, Fibs, and Kohler to Sydney.
Yeah, that was such a oh man. Sydney, for all you USans out there, is about what 6,000 k's from live. Nah, not that. 4. An 18-hour drive. Oh yeah, because you don't have kilometre miles. So yeah, it's an 18-hour drive. Driving at about fast anyway. And so we met to go online, and she was sort of, I don't know if she was van per se. I think she was just a girl that wanted to hang out. And with the second time we met her, we went up to Phibbs's mum's house and had a barbecue, and Colour ended up coming with us as well. And I was like, fuck, like I really want to go to Sydney, because we've got quite a few Sydney fans, and we got a mate that lives over in Sydney, and a few friends over there. And we were like, I really want to go to Sydney. Like, how can we get there? We're broke as we're both on the dole, which is the equivalent to your welfare. And we're just like broke as we got no cash. Like, we just really want to go to Sydney. And this girl was like, oh, well, we'll just drive there. So me and Phibbs were like, okay, we'll steal petrol the whole way there. We'll steal petrol the whole way back, and we'll just drive to Sydney. So we ended up like getting this girl and going over there, and it took like so fucking long, and we were so tired and like just pissed off. And we finally got there, and we took the longest way ever. And then when we finally got there, we like crashed out for the day, and like the day after, she ended up wanting to leave. And she was like, oh, I want to go home. Like, I can't be here. I told my parents I was only going away for the night. And I'm like, well, we just drove fucking 18 hours. We're not going home. She flipped the fuck out, like, I'll call the cops, I'll say you kidnapped me. And I'm like, all right, well, we will fucking kidnap you then. And it just turned into this big bullshit thing. So, yeah, we kind of kidnapped her in a way, because she ended up trying to drive home by herself, and we just never heard from her or of her ever again. So, yeah, so fuck knows what happened there, that fucking Route 66 shit. But yeah, she, and like, I did end up hitting a dog driving over there. So that was pretty fucking cool. We did think it was a kid at first, but it just ended up being a little dog. So yeah, but that was a fucking hectic adventure. I should just make a whole album dedicated to the Sydney trip because there was like motherfucking aliens, there was fucking tattoos, there was passion pop, there was like like bridges we were jumping off of, there was like little hussies driving around. Oh, it was just fucking hectic. Fibs was jumping off of Sydney Harbour Bridge, just like goddamn ridiculous, thousands of dollars at the casino. It was a pretty cool sort of trip, that one. So yeah.
All right, someone posted it on your Facebook wall, and they just wanted to know that what car do you drive?
What do I drive? A couple cars. I have a very Abu little car. It's like a Suzuki Swift. It's just like this little fucking gay car. It's not really working at the moment. I also have a Skyline. I think they're pretty rare in the US, but and they're sort of rare here. Well, not really, but they're an import from Japan. They're kind of like a sports car, and every young kid has one, so they're not really anything to be like, wow, I've got a killer car. But I always wanted to get a car that I thought a superhero or a supervillain would drive, and seeing I'm sort of a supervillain with the whole X-Def thing, I really wanted to sort of get a car which matched. So that's sort of my that's my weekend car, and then a little poo piece of shit that I drive around every day. But both of them aren't really running at the moment, so I'm currently driving a bus as a public and Fibs' mum's car, where we're cruising around in the old Volkswagen Polo, and it's pretty fucking gay. Because when you're old like us, like it's cool. Like when you leave school and you're like 16, it's like, yeah, I got my mum's car. We'll go for a cruise. But like when you're in your 20s and mid 20s and you like got your mum's car, it's fucking goddamn ridiculous.